Heyo, junior high team, happy Monday to you guys. What happened to the guy who sued over his missing luggage? He lost his case. Hey, this Wednesday night is going to be our last Wednesday night outside, assuming we can be outside with the weather. We're going to have Fall Fest week 2, so keep pushing this out to your students, building excitement. A lot of students are set to be back in person for school soon, and so I hope that kind of helps some parents be more comfortable with their students coming in and being in person. But we're gonna try and have hay rides and a bonfire again, assuming weather is good. And then we're gonna do a night game regardless of weather. We're gonna be doing life hacks week 2 for the message, and so we'll do another panel like we did last week. This week's gonna be more about, hey, how do you share your faith? What does that look like for you? And how do you interact with people of other faiths? And so it'll be, as last week was maybe a little more in the theoretical, in terms of what are the principles behind these things. This is going to be even more practical, and hopefully it'll be a huge help and encouragement and challenge to our students. So we'll have the message. We won't have small groups. We'll go straight into the night game preparations. That way we're all getting in at the same time. And after the night game, again, if weather's good, we'll have hay rides and a bonfire. But with that, rather than spending more time during the night for you guys to get the rules of the night game ahead of time, here is Scott and Blake, who are members of the team that's putting this night game together, explaining the rules.
Leaders, thank you so much for tuning in. We are super excited about this night game we have. Blake, Ryder, Caleb worked super hard on this. It's really, really cool. It's going to be here at the church this Wednesday night. It is Space/Among Us themed. It's going to be played all outside on the church campus, meaning all the way from the shed on the big field all the way to the playground in that big hill by Weedman. But we'll be getting to that later. So what Among Us is, it's a super popular mobile game and PC game where it's like Mafia on your phone. People have tasks to do, but the main thing is everyone's on a spaceship. They're trying to figure out who the imposters are. It's obviously not going to be a perfect analogy, but it's going to be pretty close. We're going to have some Easter eggs kind of in there. So Blake, why don't you go ahead and talk a little more about it?
So pretty much there are going to be 2 teams this time. Instead of just like grades or granders versus each other, it's going to be students versus leaders. And so the student's goal is to try to get as many tokens as you can from stations, and leader's goal is to take those tokens and get more than the students. And as I said, how you get tokens is you go to different stations, and the stations are going to be outlined by glow sticks, and they're going to be all around outside here. There's going to be 4 of them. There's going to be a relay race at the playground. There's going to be trivia behind the shed in the big field. There's going to be a Smash Bros thing near the activity center, and there's going to be target shooting on the hill by Weedman Road. And each of those stations is going to need at least 1 to 2 leader volunteers each. And pretty much how scoring works is the students try to get as many tokens as they can from all these different stations and then turn them in. But if they get all 4 tokens from each different station, then they're going to be worth a lot more points since they're different colors.
Yeah, it's just a really good incentive to get them to go to all the different stations and to get them kind of moving around. So they can definitely do 1 at a time, but if they do 1 of each of the different stations, bring them to me. I'll be at the, we're going to be doing the explanation where we've been meeting at. I'll be there the whole time in case anything goes wrong, if you guys have any questions. But they'll be turning in their tokens to me right there. So that's kind of the incentive to do that. Also, a little cool thing is that there's also going to be an impossible to find on this church campus. It's going to be a leader that no one else will know who it is. Leaders or students. I can't tell you. But no one will know who it is. I'll just kind of secretly ask them. They'll be playing as a normal leader for the first few minutes, and then they're going to kind of sneak away. So, and that's worth a lot of points for leaders or students. Like I said, we want you guys to make this competitive by taking some tokens, taking some tickets. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We don't really have a cap of you have to meet this much. It's just going to kind of be do the students actually impress me? That's how they win. So other than that, anything else the leaders need to do or need to do?
So for dressing up in Among Us, if you don't know, there are little characters that run around. They're all one solid color with ski masks on. And so if you have a morph suit or something, that would be great. But just basically generalistic one color, all your clothing is one color. Or if you don't have any of that, any futuristic space themed stuff will be fine.
Yeah, I think if you have like one, just like one, like all red, like red shorts, red shirt, they also have like a ski mask kind of a thing. So like literally just look for like same color shorts and shirt, and then some sort of like water goggles you go swimming in, and that would honestly totally work.
It'd be close enough.
Close enough, yeah. Or any like Blake said, anything like that. So just honestly keep hyping this game up when you get there. Just keep talking it up. Have fun with it. Start thinking of some fun things you want to do to harass them. No, let's just have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks again to Hospitality guys for helping me plan this. They've done an amazing job, and we will see you guys Wednesday night.
All right, awesome. We can't wait for the night game this Wednesday night. Keep joining me as we pray for our students that each and every one of them would find family and own their faith. Love you guys. Thank you for all the time and energy you invest in our students. Never underestimate the power your presence has in their lives. Let me know if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.